Hello friends, I am Dr. Ashish Agrawat. Welcome to my channel Live Biochemistry. Today I am going to discuss about the LAMP server installation and PHP MyAdmin installation. So this is not for the undergraduate students, but it is for the laboratory professional who want to make laboratory information system and give the printed reports to the patient. So it will be also helpful in the making of the DocuWiki. When you want to make DocuWiki, this LAMP server and PHP-MyAdmin is required. Whenever you want to install the Moodle in the Debian, it is again required. So LAMP server installation and PHP-MyAdmin in the Debian. Okay. So I'm just sharing the screen. Okay. So you can see here, this is at the step of installation. So once you need to install the Debian, so you have to make bootable DVD or pen drive which contains the Debian and install it. Once Debian is installed, what you should do, you should open the terminal. You can see here, okay, in the here this is a terminal, or you can alternatively you can use Control Alt and T. Okay, so you have to open the terminal. So it will just open in sometimes. So now it is open. Then you have to type the command cd/etc. So you are in etc folder now. Then type cd apt folder. So now we need apt folder, right? So you can see ls by ls command. You will list all the file. So there is a sources.list file. This is okay. So I will show you the command how. So cd/etc we have done, cd/ept, then pico sources.list. Okay. So pico, that will open the sources.list file. Okay. So you can see, and you have to copy this line. Okay. The step for the installation I have given in my description. So you can see here. Yeah, I have already made the video about the LAMP server installation, but in that I have recorded with the help of mobile. Here I'm using the screen recording, so it will be easy to you for the installation. So just copy this line: deb http deb debian.org debian buster main content not free. Okay, so just I have already copied. So copy it, Control O, then enter and Control X. Okay, so and then you have to give the update command. Okay, I will show you. So then you have to just app.update and then install the MariaDB server via this command. Okay, so just copy this from my file and paste it. Then just check the policy of this MariaDB server. So I just copy it and open in the terminal and paste. Okay, so we can see it is installed now. Okay, we can check the status of MariaDB via this. So this file you can see in my description, and you can download and just copy paste. It is step by step you can install. Okay, then just check for the secure installation. So copy it and paste. So it will ask for the root password, and it will ask whether you want to change the password. So I have selected no. Now remove the anonymous user and remove the test database. Okay, and reload the privileges table. So these are the steps you have to follow as per the this SOP. Now go to the MySQL uroot p for the password. So it will ask to type the password, and you will go to the database. Okay, you can see. Okay, so MariaDB prompt is seen, right? Then quit by hashtag Q, it will exit. Now install the Apache web browser. Okay, copy it and paste in the terminal. Okay, so after some time it will be installed. So Apache, whatever request you have made with the help of Apache server, it will display. Okay. Then you can check the Apache 2 version, which version you are using. So after it is process is finished, you can use it. It's Apache 2.4.38 Debian version is there. Then go to the status of the Apache server. So whether it is working or not, you can see. You can see here this is working, active. Okay. Then reload this Apache 2 server. And Control C and then paste. Okay, systemctl reload Apache 2. You can enable this Apache 2 so that you can start the service at the booting. So you do not need to restart every time. Okay. So again type systemctl enable Apache 2. So when you turn on your PC, your Apache server will start working. Now you have to install some links so that better functionality are there, right? And after that select the Apache 2 full status. Right, then so you have already installed database MariaDB, Apache server that will deal with the request, and now the PHP language. Okay, so whatever you want the functionality, you type in the PHP, make the PHP, and Apache server will help in that. Okay, so I have installed the different PHP, so it will take some time. You can see here. Okay, and you can enable the Apache module. So just you have to follow the step that are given in the this SOP in the description. It's very easy. Okay, so before that you have to install the Debian. Okay, that is a Linux operating system, and then the PHP, this LAMP server, Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. So I'm using the Zoom. Right, so it is this all the modules are now being installed. Right, it is 78-80%. So about to finish. So PHP are now is installed. Then check the PHP version. Okay, then copy your all the program in the var www.html folder is now made. Okay. So I'm just turning off the Zoom. Okay, now you can see phpMyAdmin. So now you have to install the phpMyAdmin. Okay, so for all over database management, you have to install phpMyAdmin. Just go to the right side, download 5.0.2 at present. So I will download this. Okay, once it is downloaded, go to the CD downloads. So I have gone to the download, ls for the listing the file. You can see here phpMyAdmin zip file is there. So I will unzip it. Okay, so once it is unzipped, now you can see here in the downloads, now the folder is unzipped. So just copy it and rename it to the as a phpMyAdmin. Okay, once it is renamed, now copy it to the user share application. Okay, so you can see here it is you have to share it to the move it to the user / share. So go to the root, go to the file system, go to the user USR, go to the share and paste. Okay, then you have to give its permission. So type this chown, chown command. So chown, okay, so it will give a permission to the that folder. Okay, just copy it. So I have copied it and paste. Right, so it will, permissions are now made. So now I will go to the MariaDB database to connection between the MariaDB and PHP-MyAdmin, and I will make the PHP-MyAdmin folder. So copy it and give your password. Okay, instead of your preferred password, write it your password. Suppose my password is lipoprotein, so I will select here as the lipoprotein. It's here, suppose it is a Horiba. Okay, after that just enter. Okay, so your rows are affected. Now you can check. Go to the flush privileges and exit. Okay, flush privileges. Okay, some problem is there, so I will type it manually now. Plus privileges. And exit. So install the PHP module by the PHP-MyAdmin, recommended by the PHP-MyAdmin. So just copy this command. So all these modules will be installed. Okay, just give it enter and yes. Okay, it will take some time. Then restart the Apache 2 server. It will take some time, depend on your internet facility. Okay, then restart the Apache 2 server once it is finished. Then go to this create Apache configuration for PHP-MyAdmin. So copy this. So you have to, one file will be there, and paste all this line, okay, to the this PHP-MyAdmin configuration file. Okay, just copy it up to the directory, copy it and paste. Just then Control O, so enter, and Control X, so it will be removed. Now enable this configuration in snippet, so copy and php-myconfig file, paste. Okay, now you have to make directory. So php-myadmin temp folder you have to make, so mkdirect will make the file. So just copy this command, paste it and give it permission. Okay, then again restart, reload your Apache, and now you can type your IP address 127 localhost.0.0.1/phpMyAdmin. So if it is working, if it is installed properly, it will show you like this, right? So this is how you can install all the things. If there is troubleshoot during phpMyAdmin local error while making the name and password root and password Horiba, so there is error. Okay, access denied user root at the localhost. So you have to go to the this command line mysql uroot, okay, and make another user like admin who can access this instead of root. It will access later on. After making admin, you can make your root password again, right? So copy this, paste it, and use your password here. Write your password. Like here I will write Horiba. Okay, then grant privileges to it, grant all privileges, plus and exit. Okay, that's very easy. Grant all privileges, plus the privileges, and exit. Okay, so that's all are the steps of phpMyAdmin installation, Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. So I hope it is useful to you. I will share this in the description and go to the SOP one by one. So now I am going to the phpMyAdmin, and so if type 127.0.0.1, you can see that Apache server, and if you type phpMyAdmin, now I user ID admin and password I can see here. Okay, admin and Horiba. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share my video, subscribe to my channel, and press the bell icon so that you can see the notification for the future video. Okay, so now you have to create the database, and all PHP file it will work. I hope this is useful to you. Thank you for watching. Bye.